ChatGPT is a big bang moment, which is generative AI.
15 सेकंड की इंस्टाग्राम पे रील होती है, उसके ऊपर भी लिखना पड़ता है प्लीज वॉच टिल एंड.
Is human beings, we are very greedy and we are very needy. Real time business problems are not 3 minutes, they require engagement. I wish they didn't.
ChatGPT allowed है आपकी क्लास में?
Of course, it's allowed. Automation, learning tools, learning softwares augments that. You become powerful. Are we substituting knowledge with automation? That cannot be.
Alright, hi everyone, welcome on board. आजकल ChatGPT घर घर में घुस चुका है. ChatGPT has gone to IIM Ahmedabad. Recently, ma'am, I was in IIM Ahmedabad for a 15 days executive management course. मैंने पूरा ChatGPT किया दिन रात. And rather than coming out as a scholar, I was feeling so blonde that oh my goodness, and I was so much overly dependent on that. Then after that, I closed all my subscriptions, ChatGPT Plus, सब बंद किया 5, and now I'm avoiding ChatGPT. आज का topic boys and girls जो तुम लोग कर रहे हो दिन रात और 20 schools के अंदर करने वाले हो, how AI is transforming things and how AI is affecting you as well. But ma'am is the dean of academics at FORE Business School, which has got nearly ma'am हमारी 45 years की legacy है FORE की.
40 years.
40 years की legacy है, 40 plus years की legacy है हमारे पास. And I want to ask ma'am this tough question, ma'am. How do you see the ChatGPT? Don't give me diplomatic answers, ma'am. कि सब बढ़िया है, सब चंगा सी. You can use anything, please, ma'am.
Okay, there are two ways of looking at it, right? One is when Google came, I mean, there was an equal amount of anxiety and anticipation. Kya ho gaya dekho? You no longer need to hunt. Everything is available from Google. Are you copying from Wiki? Are you copying from this, that? So it's kind of as an innovation, I would say it's an equal moment, right? Google was a big bang moment. Similarly, your ChatGPT is a big bang moment, which is generative AI. AI is not big bang. It's been around forever. But this kind of a democratization of AI, like in large language model, everybody is using. So that's a big bang moment like Google. While you were using Google, did you also exercise some choices, some ways how you wanted to search, how you wanted to know a little bit more? The question comes, are we exercising those cognitive influences as well? With Gen AI, I think that's one question which we need to look into very carefully. So that it's a big bang. I mean, in my opinion, it's a big bang. Is it helpful? I think one would be a fool to say it's not helpful. It is helpful. 3, is it helping you in your cognitive development and assessment and how you think things through? It is there. I think how you are using the tool comes in. So similarly, everybody Googles, but why are you using Google to look at what? Okay. Similarly, how you are using ChatGPT to do what? What is it going to give you? One difficult question, which increasingly I think is human beings, we are very greedy and we are very needy. We are both. So greedy in the sense, hey, if I can get something done quickly, I'll go for it. 3-minute Maggie, right? And I'm very needy because if I become dependent on 3 minutes, it's going to be a habit, right? And habits form a certain kind of a character, which is not what we can afford because the real world is not 3 minutes. Wow. Real-time business problems are not 3 minutes. They require engagement. I wish they didn't, but they are not going to obey my wish. They require engagement. They require depth. They require integration with technology. And the technology is superior. You are not superior. How do you integrate? So it's an inferior pairing, which we can ill afford. So according to me, Do I use AI? Yeah, I do. It helps in research. But despite that, am I a very good researcher? Yes, I am, because I know how to do it. So I'm saying get compatible. Let it help you.
Understood. Ma'am, just to interrupt you, sorry here. Um, when students sit in the class, like
Yeah.
I went to Ahmedabad recently, that's my recent education, so I'm talking about that. 15 दिन मैंने लगाए, ma'am. I couldn't sustain those Harvard case studies. You rightly said that life will not throw you problems and it's not a 3 minute game. मैम ये मेरी जनरेशन, मैं भी इनको अपने में इंक्लूड कर रहा हूँ. हम तो मैम 45 सेकंड जनरेशन है, रील देखते हैं. 15 सेकंड की इंस्टाग्राम पे रील होती है, उसके ऊपर भी लिखना पड़ता है प्लीज वॉच टिल एंड. Right? Temptation is going to be there. And don't just say the temptation is there for students. The temptation is there for professors as well. So who says that even the professor won't get tempted? Ki chadha do bhai, let it give a summary. And why should I read the case? So one, I think cases are getting tighter for this reason. You no longer get to see the modern case studies. If you see, maximum those are like 5-6 pages. They are focusing far more on the exhibits. They pay attention, want you to pay attention to the evidences that they are giving, the numbers and other things that they are presenting, rather than just the qualitative data or the text. You can do that. The question is, you can, instead of going through large text, if you can use AI sort of to talk about that, can you give me the different movements in the case and how it progresses and what is the predominant storyline? But are you going to check the document or not? Same thing comes. I mean, think about a court of law. Are you going to still check the document or not? Here, certain ethical principles come. I would check the document because I cannot escape the responsibility. I'm going to ask the AI, but I'll double check the document. Is there a way out? No. No, but it's like same thing. जैसे Google Map पहले नहीं था, right? Now I have to go to Gurgaon today evening. So आप बोल रहे हो कि मैं Google Map पे देखूंगा, but Google Map पे वो check करने के बाद I'll call my friend and ask, oh, this restaurant is there only or not? Not really. But the thing is, everything is not going to be available. Google Map isn't not that fine-tuned. So there are many turns. Google Map often tells you go park your car in a ditch. Yeah. So it depends on the context. One out of right? 30. Depends on the context. And there's no harm. There's no harm. My point here is, ChatGPT allowed after class? Of course, it's allowed. And why people are overwhelmingly talking about ChatGPT, I don't know. There are like 12, 13 different AIs. What I'd like people to know that every AI behaves differently. Okay, so can you use public? Absolutely. Please understand the nature of the AI. And please, first of all, think no, because, for example, the French AI Claude tells you, hey, I'm an AI. After all, I'm an AI. You shouldn't ask me certain questions, right? I'm not a psychologist. You shouldn't ask questions like, what should I do? I can tell you, but I'm still an AI. So every AI behaves differently. So please find out what suits you and check with multiple AIs, which also requires work. So please do that work and use AI. And be ethical about it. Be transparent about it. I mean, what's wrong with, why should it be a hidden thing? If the AI tells you, gives you more ideas, gives you more dimensions to think about, it's a good thing. Understood. It improves your work. Understood. I'll give you an example. Say we got this plant, okay? There's no AI, there's no Google, nothing at all right? And we have to grow this plant. Yep. And we have 20 human beings put in this room. Yeah. So plant को grow करना है, right? Yeah. So everybody's coming with a different idea. Somebody's saying let's put water. Somebody's saying let's put tea. कोई बोल रहा है कॉफी डाल दे, कोई बोल रहा है इसको मैन्योर बना ले. Everybody's thinking different thoughts, right? And we all are experimenting. At the end of these experiment, the 20 में से 5 लोग will be able to find कि यार हमने इसमें ना, maybe dirty example, maybe when I spit in this, this is the best manure. Maybe. If there are 20 LLMs running the same shit, they will have all the answer which humans have only made and fed into the system. Yep. And the innovation kills. Let me tell you, I'm so glad you use this example. Okay.
In a way, I'm a wannabe gardener, but I don't know anything about it. And the disadvantages of trying to learn gardening from not a real gardener and through AI is I managed to kill my plants, right? Because there were many things to do. I tried many, and none of it worked because I didn't know the principle of it. I didn't know why I'm doing what. I'm just following, right? Because I didn't learn. I'm not trained. But a gardener or a Mali knows the craft, knows why you are doing what, and what is required for this variety and not for that variety. Isn't it? Why you shouldn't just put vegetable chilkas? You will get kira.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Tried, yeah.
And somebody told you just put chilkas on the plant like exactly. No, you get kiras.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about it because my depth is very shallow in that, and I've chosen. It's like um, instead of going to a doctor, you're asking Google, "What should I do? I have stomach ache," and Google tells you varieties of things, and you consume that, and something happens.
That's lovely.
So there are two things. One, we are saying that there's no substitute for knowledge, but let me come back to it.
Yeah.
There's no substitute for actually learning it. And in the way, there are many tools which help. So you can now use tools which quickly will calculate that. Use calculators now. We're not asking you to be human calculators, but you should know what is the principle, what is the concept, why this is this and that is not that.
Now, what's your advice to all of you? I know I'm taking too much of your time. What's your advice to all these 21-year-old मैम? कुछ लोग IIM अहमदाबाद जाएंगे, कुछ बैंगलोर जाएंगे, कुछ SPG बॉम्बे मेरे स्कूल जाएंगे, कुछ आपके पास पढ़ रहे होंगे.
Engage, test strengths, and don't worry about how strong am I? Am I impressing everyone? But human engagement, there is little substitute for it. I think the class, we are mainly there because other people are there. We can talk to them, we can learn from them. And then we can use the AI to augment that. But primarily, learning, talking to people, there is no substitute. Linking all these brains, and that's a neural network. We cannot ignore that.
That's the anthropologist in math waking up. Absolutely. PhD in anthropology from US.
Absolutely.
Spent more than 10 years.
First-hand learning. There is no substitute for it. But do use automation. It makes you powerful. Automation, learning tools, learning softwares augments that. You become powerful.
Right. This is so amazing. All right, boys and girls, do it in the like button for sure. और तुम एक काम करो, चैट जीपीटी करो और नीचे कमेंट लिखो कि अच्छा था चैट जीपीटी करके उसको ये वाला वीडियो लिंक भेजो and I want one comment from everything. Automation मैम ने बोला यूज करो and drop in a comment. What do you guys think about this video? What do you guys think? B schools के अंदर AI कितना यूज होना चाहिए, कितना नहीं होना चाहिए? Because this is the talk of the town. I personally feel usability and dependability is increasing too much, but where to draw the line? Let's discuss in the comment section. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I do enjoy your videos. Often I think I won't watch them, but end up watching them because your content is awesome.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Means a lot coming from you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Boys and girls, ma'am ने भी तारीफ कर दी. Do it in the like button and see you in the comment section. Take
Thank
care.
you.